Hey, what up guys, Tim here, and in this video I'm going to teach you guys the ins and outs of Leblanc. Leblanc is one of my best champions, used to be ranked 1 Leblanc, and let's see if I can still got it. I specifically will talk about a lot of trading combos and a lot of trading specifics, how Leblanc wins games, how to translate leads, and also which traps to avoid. Enjoy. So we're going to be playing Leblanc versus Yasuo, and a lot of people struggle with this matchup because whenever you play versus Yasuo, you're always kind of playing this Yasuo minigame. This champ is a complete lane bully. He wins the war of attrition, he wins the trading wars, he can play on the long lane, he can win short trades. This champion is a massive issue. We as Leblanc are a pretty strong laner ourselves as well, and we like to win the lane through winning the trades. The thing is, versus Yasuo, it's kind of hard to do that consistently. So we're going to need to play the Yasuo minigame with him, and we got to understand what this minigame is. His game is that he wants to take trades on top of you, equal quality trades, and he can then regen back up with his second wind, D-shield, and then he can out-sustain you. Now the way that we're going to prevent that is either by two things, or we're going to trade in such a way that we're going to prevent him from getting the regen up. So we're going to do very short bursty trades without him being able to trade back. Or what we're going to do is we're going to position where we're just going to hold the wave slightly towards our side. It's pretty hard to just trade on top of the Yasuo. So what we're going to do, let the wave get closer towards my side. And the way we're going to do that is by letting him hit the wave first. We're also going to take Q because I don't want to AoE the wave. Okay. That's fine. What happened is because he did that, the minions were aggroing him for a second. So that means that the wave is then pushing towards me. You see that most Yasuos do start to be quite aggressive. Now, it's a little bit unfortunate because the minions are aggroed in such a way that I am kind of struggling with this wave state. But most Yasuos are really greedy for these trades. So they're just gonna let the wave eventually be pushed towards you. Now you see that the wave is not in the finest position for me. Okay, and this is kind of what Yasuos can do. They can just dash through the minions. I'm gonna bait him to dash again. And that way the wave will push a little bit more towards me. Let's try to stand in the wave a little bit. Nice, wave's pushing into me now. Whenever you reach level 3, you're always playing this minigame with Yasuo. Whenever he has wind wall up, you want to just be very careful with using your E. The worst case is that if he's ever dashing on top of you, and then he wind walls your E, that's when it's going to be a really big problem. In this case, it's fine. We now have the wave in a beautiful position here. Okay. We can stall out the lane a little bit more. He's going to look to Q that minions for sure. He can move here. Just on time. That's big. Now we got double buff. We are in a fantastic position. We don't have flash though. Wave is also pushing into him, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Make sure I don't transfer my double buffs on top of him. We gotta really slow push this wave because otherwise the wave is gonna meet really far onto his side. And we want to kind of nuke the wave and then get out of this freezing spot. Proc is passive, make him a bit scared right now. Now, the reality is he can't really hold the wave when it's this big without his passive and with me having double buffs. So he's gonna nuke the wave. He can't hold it. And usually I'd like to stay. Oh, we did stay. We got ourselves another pickup on the Wukong. That's kind of good for us because we're getting pretty fat with that. We like that. He might just dash on top of me. We're gonna hold the wave. We're gonna stall it out a little bit more. We might just try to do some trading or something like that again. Okay. Kind of want to zone him off these creeps. As many as possible. Really stalling out the auto attack so this one dies right now. That's good. Now, I suppose that we're going to be reaching level 6 a little bit earlier than him. He's going to look to dash through the minions. And we can just take the reset right now. Our double buffs are gone. We're quite rich. Even if he freezes, it doesn't matter. And we're gonna do this, this. And we're now in a really good spot because we got extra mana. We're still not gonna really be able to win the 1v1. That's just the reality of Yasuo. We're still gonna just avoid the isolated lane a little bit. We might just do the E through the minions. I knew he was gonna try to W that. He wanted to W and make me lose the cannon. He was stepping up, so I smelled it out. When he doesn't have any minions in between, he's not that threatening. Neither when he has no W up. So decent trade here. Okay, we got his W again. It's a bit of a skirmish happening. Hey, free kill deliverer, DHL Wukong. I like it, DHL Wukong in the building. New skin, actually. That's awesome. Yasuo must be pissed, dude. Beautiful wave clear here. And we're just gonna take a nice little reset. Since we got Karthus, I like the Lucidities. We're in a really good spot right now. Let's see if we can translate this lead by keep playing with our Karthus. Our bot lane is getting completely fucking swatted by the enemy bot, but it makes sense because we have Sign support. Who the fuck plays that shit? So yeah, we're gonna look to play with Karthus. He's doing well. We're gonna need to nuke the wave and get some topside control. Who knows, we might have DHL Wukong coming up again. Woo! Fancy feet. Yep, DHL Wukong. Oh, he's level 6. I don't think it's DHL anymore. We chain onto his ult to make sure that he's in a guaranteed position, and then we QW sequence. That was really sexy skirmishing. So I was waiting for his ult because it's basically a self CC. So all I need to do is just time my E with that, and then we'll automatically win the fight. Really good. I also got that extra bit of damage off onto the DHL Wukong just before he got over the wall, allowing my Cassandra to kill him. And we're going to take a quick little reset before the Yasuo gets back, and we're going to get ourselves the Hextech Alternator. But got like a kill or something, not too bad. We're gonna keep playing with our Karthus though. Wukong is the weak link and we're just gonna abuse that. It's always the junglers with the weak mantle, dude. It's always the junglers. And the AD carries, both of them. So he used this wind wall, that means that this wave is not contestable for him. We can literally stand right here and zone him off the XP. If he had wind wall, he could just be fine. I want to kind of sync it with my Karthus, so I'm gonna nuke this wave right now. And next wave's cannon, so I can just roam wherever I want. I got quite a bit of time. Nope, no play. Going back to mid. Got a bit of time to trade. He's got no W. And the cannon was tanking turret shots. So that was good. I don't know about that one, boys. Yasuo might be coming. Yasuo, stop. Oh, huge. That was really well played by Xante. Oh, my top side's completely cracked and they're smurfing it. So we're going to get ourselves a nice little plate here. And I want to reset real soon because I got my item. The next wave is a non-cannon, so you know what to do with that. Just gonna nuke it. Tank this, hit this minion, so it drags back to the center of the lane, allowing me to really easily nuke this wave here. He's now responding. I can just take my reset. Now, what we want to do is we want to start translating our lead a little bit through neutral objectives. Kai'Sa is very strong, so we got to be a little bit careful with that. She is very annoying. There's a lot of damage. I want to nuke the next wave. I'd like to play bot, but I don't think we're in a hurry on bot. I think I can play one more wave before doing that. Maybe we should just port it. It's fine. Once again, as I said, we're actually not in a hurry. So we're going to do a bit of sweeping. Gotta make sure to not die. A bit of a TP coming in from Yasuo. My bad, we overplayed. Oh yeah, I should have just backed off. That's just a big problem, man. This is like such a big issue with this champion. It's so easy to sometimes overplay. I thought I could maybe kill the GP there, but it was just overforced. They used too much to defend as well. Fuck, dude. We're gonna need to... I'm gonna get mages. I don't give a fuck. I'm buying mages on this shit. We lost dragon, it's fine. Just gonna need to find Wukong again. Okay, we just secured a kill for our item and we get the tier 1. This is really good. Now, Jane's gonna take another wave. I'm gonna head mid then. And the goal is to get Magic Pen because we got Carthus. So Magic Pen is just really valuable. The earlier I get it, the earlier I can prevent stupid items like that from blocking me. Now, I do really want to prevent Kai'Sa from getting a turret. I'm not gonna intend to fight in the next 20 seconds. So I can just use my R to get a little bit closer to lane. Oh! What the hell? It's all my HP gone. I can contest next wave quite deep. Another kill for the Magi's. Gotta make sure they're not int here. They got no vision in this bush. Damn. Good enough. Kai'Sa live with 1 HP, dude. That's so unlucky. I'm just gonna reset and defend bot. He's not gonna stay for one more. I'm just gonna cancel his reset. Gonna dodge out on his Qs. We gave him the E there. Thankfully we get another kill on the Magi's. Really good reset cancel there. Now Yasuo's might have got some moves in the hands, you know, but most of the time they lack a brain. It's just hands power champion Yasuo. A lot of these big plans for me. This is really good. So much XP for the boys. We're going to push one more because we account for everyone on the map here. Very nice. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a nice little reset right now. We unfortunately don't have our full item. I can't really stay on the map like this. We could sell Dorons, but I don't really want to sell Dorons yet. Because Dorons is really valuable. Especially also with the extra mana regeneration. We're just gonna buy the Empowered Boots, which gives me a shit ton of haste. Really good. It's not that. Wukong is looking to ult me. Bit of a fiesta here. I died to that, holy moly. I thought I didn't have to flash, but they got everything up, I guess. It's a bit of a fiesta going on here. I think Cassandra cleans up. Yeah, so I think the problem was there is that we had a small window on the Yasuo where we could have like played and killed him. But Sai was charging Q, and then he still went for the play while the timing of it was over. Now, I'm gonna probably be forced to teleport top and then shift down to Dragon. Because we don't want to lose top tier 1 for free. He might already have it though. He's got it. We're gonna drop it. I'm not gonna waste TP. So, top tier 1 is really whatever. I just want to keep my TP for outcome. Otherwise, I give them opportunity to get back into the game, creating a mana advantage. I was really debating it. Should I TP there? But I don't think it's good footing. It should be pretty secured though. GP can't really trap me because I'll beat him. And now we have an advantageous position on top here. I can create a mana advantage. Fighting. She should die, she's got no flash. That's what you get from flashing on me. The one that's closest gets the blue buff, so I really want it. Now that is gonna allow us to get the Atacon here as well. I am not needed on this Atacon, so I can instantly just keep pushing bot. Make sure we don't lose any minions. And get that nice little plant there. I'm like plant farmer. Get the wave out. And we gotta back off here. And then we can play for the next neutral objective again. Oh, this is such an overstay. Dodge the wind wall. We used our E from Fog of War so that he couldn't wind wall it. That was really smart W into E usage. We had a very small timing we could do that on. Now the instant first thing that I'm gonna do is on this side of the map, you can actually walk into the bush without being spotted. So someone might look to defend this real soon, not know that I'm in this bush, leading him to die because I'm really strong. Damn, science ruining the bait. I'm not gonna lie, Cyan fucking ruined the bait there. Thankfully, Jin cleaned up. Cyan completely ruined the bait there. Running in like a fucking brute. We gotta run away from the minions in this situation, so Yasuo cannot chase me. Would have never killed. I'm overstaying a bit. Gotta make sure not to ruin the tempo and reset. We're gonna play Drake. Let's get this. And we're gonna get on position again. Yasuo is doing a really smart thing. Pushing out this extra bot lane wave is really good by him. He's gonna delay our wave pushing by half a minute. So well played, Tim. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really change anything, but it was just well done. Now, if no one's gonna take that red owl, no problem. And I really want to try to get vision around bot side. This is a tricky wave. Okay, never mind. It's not a tricky wave anymore. Okay, we got out this wind wall. Into insta one shot. As long as we bait out the wind wall, we can then QRW him for max damage. We're gonna keep pushing both here. We're level 60 now. And we're gonna instantly try to get into the Fog of War position again. Nuke the wave. Can't really defend right now. GP has just randomly gotten 3 items. You need to play Dragon Boys. Not too bad. Pretty good skirmishing. We just waited for a moment to be able to get on top of them. You don't want to really go in first, ideally, as Leblanc. Usually get yourself killed. You need some multi-threat. What is multi-threat? Some CC, stuff like that. Oh, Wukong's taking a dragon, the fucker. It's fine. Where's my damage? He doesn't even have a Mar. We got a flash again. Are we gonna lose this? I got 3k gold. Might be time to reset, huh? Now, Baron's up next. We're gonna send Cassandra to bot. I want to be on the strong side of the map. Even though Cassandra doesn't have TP yet, we can send in bot. I'm gonna need to contest mid wave. Gotta be careful of a Rel flash engage. Bro, I didn't think she had another stopwatch. But she had stopwatch previously and she upgraded it to Roblox. Can we end? Let me sure don't die to Yasuo. Might be able to end. I know it's 16 seconds. Yeah, we can run it. Easy, easy, easy. Should be easy. Okay. Huh. Nice. Good game. Really, pretty decent game. Nice. We take those. We take those. We take those. Welcome everybody. We're going to be doing a Leblanc commentary and it looks like we're versing Lucian. Now Lucian is one of these matchups that is actually really bad for Leblanc because he kind of stat checks me. But of course, as many of you may know, I used to be the best Leblanc in the world, so I've got some counter tools for this one. But I didn't bring him this game because I thought it was Ziggs mid. Usually what you do versus a champ like Lucian is you take TP Ignite, so you can actually stand your ground a little bit better and contest him in the stat check. Now, of course, I didn't bring it this game, so we're gonna need to be a little bit more creative. And the big problem that you'll find with these type of versus these type of champs like Lucian is that they kind of win short trades, they kind of win extended trades because they just out damage you raw. Now the way that we're gonna go about it is we're gonna need to trade really creatively, so a bit more opportunistically. And we're gonna lose wave Ryle, we're gonna lose control in the lane, but if we ever get a lead, he's gonna struggle. Starting at level 6, we can actually start beating him a little bit better. So the goal is to get the 6 quite unscathed, especially the first, before first base is really, really hard. We're gonna take it quite opportunistic. Now Lucian might start E, he might start Q, we're not really sure. We gotta be careful that at least we just don't overtrade on top of him. We see that he is already, he's running bone plane, this guy's running full lane runes. I am not gonna be able to do much with him. So I'm gonna be scouting on what he's gonna be doing, and because I don't really want to be in a position where I get pressured too much in lane, I want to have the minions die at times where he cannot really pressure me. So okay, I want them to die at the same time. Now he's definitely going to go for that one. So we're going to move outside of range and then we're going to queue him right there. So it was really good wave management, really good positioning in the lane. Now, we're going to keep this minion a little bit alive here, because the closer towards my side, the better it's going to be. We're going to hit him, and then drag the minions back. And we're just playing off Q. You also know they took bone plating. We're going to dash outside of the wave again. And since he was forced to do that, we can then get a very cheeky trade on top of him, where he can't really hit me back. So what I did there is I went in at his auto attack timer. So I didn't allow him to get that third passive proc onto his. I'm going to do it again here. And I'm so sneaky with these trades. I'm constantly going in whenever he's last hitting. So his auto attack is off cooldown. Really nice electrocute proc. And we're actually winning a lane that is pretty hard. But the reason why we're doing that is through pure champ mastery, guys. We love champ mastery. Now, he's got bone plating up. He might feel very safe. Matter of fact, at the moment, he is quite safe. But I've got some tricks up my sleeve here. Including an Elise. I'm going to go in on the last hit. Not on that one. I'm going to go on the cannon last hit, probably. Well, I guess it was too visible. I ruined my lane. So what I want to do there, I want to do the E-Flash WQ combo. The problem was that my movement was too linear. I was walking forward too far. And yeah, that leads to some obvious movements. And unfortunately, I kind of lose my lane because of it. But it's fine, we're going to review it. We're going to take a look. And we're still outside of the game. We're going to get a little bit of a challenge for ourselves. We're still up as CS, so we're honestly in a fine spot. Even though the lane in and of itself is going to be a little bit harder. Especially since he's got mercs. Or like the magic resist. That's just brutal for me now. Okay, that was a fine trade. Once again, I go in at the auto attack timer, guys. I'm gonna need to get to level 6. Starting level 6, I can trade a little bit better on top of him. Drag the minions back here. Really nice, that's gonna keep me safe. Oh my god, I missed the cannon. Stand outside of the wave. We can't W on top of him. We're gonna get nuked in the trade. Completely annihilated. We're running room. We're forced to reset. Refill on this and just run back to lane. At least might hold the wave for me, which would be amazing. Oh my god. Hey, he had no flash. All me. Now that's absolutely fantastic, because I still freeze the wave here. And that means that this next wave, he's going to lose it fully as well. So we're now fully back into the game. That should be still guaranteed. Yep, now he's stop. So we're chilling. We're fully denying him the wave. I really want to look for a gank here. He knows he's under threat, so I can... Yep. He's screwed. Okay, for a moment I thought Viego kited the wrong way. That's really good. Beautiful wave management. And that's just the problem of playing into Leblanc, you know? That wave state kills you when there's a jungle around. So even though that we got solo killed, right? Honestly, we've played the lane, like, really well. Like, that was complete blunder. Happens to the best of us. But besides that, we played the lane pretty well. And since our jungle is so strong, we'd love to play with him. Now, starting from this point, we have some unique trading patterns that we can go for. First things first, what I want to do is just get off his bone plating. because we can't really trade heavy into his bone plating. And what we want to do is want to kind of do some short, really burst-oriented trading patterns on top of him where he can't really stand his ground. And we'll do that with either RW start, or we're going to do that with just like that. Really short bursty. I guess that works out. I guess Maokai just... Oh my fucking god. Bro, that was fine, but Maokai just murdered me there, dude. Him having double sums is rough for me. Okay, that's a big kill. Killing Nautilus is huge. It gives us access to the grubbies here. We're still in a fine position here in the lane. Maokai is level 6. I gotta move. Okay. We secure the grubby as well. That might just be a game winner here. Them dying there was really, really rough for them. Okay, we got the wave out. Beautiful position here where we can hit turret. He's fine. We're gonna need to proc off his bone plating again. He didn't have it up. Can I look? No, Zaya's almost dead. There's no looking. Nice. Electrocute proc and of his bone plating. Okay. So Lucian's gonna go bot on a cannon, which is quite smart of him. I'm just gonna nuke the wave real fast. I've got my item, let's just reset. Thankfully that Maokai didn't get his hands on me. So we're not gonna teleport because if we look at the map state, right? We don't need to be on the map for anything right now. We got only the dragon spawning in 20 seconds, so we can just walk back to lane. Then grab up the wave and then move. So a little bit of play happening, so we're gonna definitely move to this. It's good. We flash forward to guarantee the chain landing. And we get a beautiful, beautiful pick. So skirmishing so far has been pretty decent. Now Lucian does not have TP because he used it previously. We're gonna stay one more wave because we don't have anything to base for. Our items are dog shit, so we'll stay one more here. Get one more plate, push one more wave. And then reset on Sorks, which is really nice. Gonna hover bot a bit. Even though I have no intention to actually dive there. Just me. Oh, look at that. Nice. Just me being flexible, showing up, actually gets us the Naughty Flash and the pick. Just because they made a mistake and we collapsed on them for it. We're good. Oh. we take those. Was it warded here? I guess it was warded. I'm just gonna TP back mid. I'm gonna get Mage Eyes. Of course we're gonna get Mage Eyes. Beautiful. And this fucker flashes on me again, right? Holy fucking shit. No way! I just bought Mage Eyes. And this fucker flashes on my lane again. Holy moly. Bro, Maokai's support is... Maokai is really annoying. for LeBlanc because it's like targeted, you know? That's so insane. I buy mages, I insta-die. It's like the curse. We're gonna take a blue buff and as LeBlanc in the mid game. Mid game is now rolling around. One thing we really want to do is want to create man advantages. We are not that good at front and back. We get a little bit of poke, but most importantly, we want to try to create man advantages. I don't really have any business on top side. Just gonna go into the side lane. Use my shot and move. Force them to respond to my waves. Now that he's dead. Bit of fight happening on top. Should be fine. Okay, get the wave in. Now he might come to bot here. Yep, the moment he does, I'm gonna shift over to mid. Maybe we can play on the Draven. Very nice. Really good patience there. And now we just go instantly back to bot to catch the wave there. Very nice. Good tempo trap there. LeBlanc loves using her prio to sit in bushes and sit in the fog of war. Surprising people. And guess what? We're back on our old stack count. Pop our pot. Get a bit of control right out here. Can't really do much there. As long as he's got his E up, he might even get hovered. So we use W's last in our combo. That means that we can potentially start off with it here. Get the wave out. We're gonna do a bit more of trapping. Oh, he's inting now. Where's my spider? There she is. He's got mercs, we can't really do much for him. We're gonna be playing mid. Playing the fog really well, going instantly back to bot. Oh, Viego's cooking with that one. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, we were overstaying a bit there. Gotta be careful, this Maokai flashing on me. Oh. We don't want to be losing our stacks again. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna orient ourselves around the next neutral objective here. We can potentially port in the back. This should be really free. Get myself some more stacks. I can use my W to get closer. Oh, he just dodged my W with that. Nice, we got even more stacks right now and we're fully in the game. We're super, super strong right now. We're gonna go straight back to bot and make sure that we have the RW available again. It's crazy that we literally don't have enough damage. I guess his bone plating. Nice. That's well played by Ziggs. Good old. I thought it was Lucian teleport. I'm just so fucking surprised that I can't kill him there. He's 1-7, he doesn't even have full item. And he doesn't die to my combo. Okay, Should be a pretty free pickup. Damn. Get myself some extra Magi stacks again. The enemies have not given up yet. Maybe only Draven has. But Ziggs is probably really happy with that rotation. He got a lot of money. He also shut down Elise and me. This guy is coming out with a full extra item tier 2. You gotta be careful of the Ziggs now. Ziggs also is pretty good because they don't have that much magic damage. We gotta be a little bit careful because we're losing a lot of ground here. Big pig. Just gonna dance around them here. Would be amazing if these crooks don't block me. Now with Ziggs dead, I'm pretty sure we can play. The only thing I need to do is get on a better angle. Great chunk. They can't finish it anymore. They got it. I gotta cancel them. Great cancel. I can't really do much more. I'm gonna get insta-Rabadons because we got so many Magi stacks. He lived that. We do have Soul. So even though they got the Atacam. Wow, he bought the full Rabadons previously, by the way. I literally have to focus this Ziggs or we're gonna lose. That guy is so strong. But yeah, Cloud Soul is a good number for us here. Nice try. If Maokai didn't block the chain, I probably would have killed him. Because of the fact that it would proc Electro. So we're playing really well the pressure on the map. We're kind of forcing everyone out. We just now want to start controlling top side for the next neutral objective. We're going to play around Fog of War really well. My Sixth Sense is active. And we're just going to keep doing that. Because we're going to get in their heads if we do that. We're just going to do it over and over and over again. And these guys are going to start fearing for their lives on every wave. We're going to be playing a mental warfare game. Especially versus this Ziggs, who doesn't even have any bit of MR. So I think if I just QRE him, he should die. QRW as well. Hey, look, my damage has failed me before, but you never know. So we're going to look to contest again. We're just going to play Baron. Make it impossible for them to enter. I really want to keep my Sixth Sense up. We're going to stand here. Don't want to use my Sixth Sense for that thing. Not bad, honestly. That fucks with the mind. I almost killed myself there, though. The Maokai was literally there, ready to press W. That's crazy, dude. This Maokai is fast as fuck. I ported bolt. Luke's winning. Luke's winning. Luke's winning. Luke's winning. Ziggs is still alive, though. But us being bolt with Baron, all I need to do is try to find a pick on this Ziggs. This Ziggs is the most wave clear. He's my target, not this Lucian. This fucking Maokai, though. Been a pain in my ass since the start of the game. I gotta wait for him to use W. Once he uses W, I can fly in with my Flash RW, QW combo. Damn, they're literally on top of each other. I killed myself. Killed Ziggs as well. But I guess he cleared the wave already. Oh, I misclicked my W again. Otherwise, I would live there. Could have even potentially dragged the Maokai in me. I killed the Ziggs, but it looks like it wasn't enough. Nah, we're not strong enough. We need to reset. Nice. It was enough. Hey! All I need to do was kill Ziggs. And we did. Okay, so Look, the game was alright. It was a bit messy. I made a few critical errors in some of my skirmishes, my damage calculations. But I think I had the right idea with a lot of trades. Good timings on auto attacks. I think overall we took control in the mid game. Few kills and we instantly got back. So honestly, not a terrible game at all.